Hey, what's up guys? I got some gameplay of the new legendary bounty, Ben Clemson. In this video, I'm going to show you some tactical strategies to go ahead and use to make this as efficient as possible. If you haven't seen the trailer, I'm going to go ahead and let that play, and I'll be back with you shortly.
Red Ben Clemson. Dresses like he's on the way to church. Acts like he's never heard a sermon. Rob enough trains, one of these companies is gonna put a price on your head. Or maybe all of them. He's a hero to some folks, a villain to others, and most likely somewhere in between. Hey, this might interest you. A fella he used to run with lost his leg, became real bitter with it. He's got himself a vested interest in Ben's demise. Meet him over at Mercer Station, he might tell you where to go.
So once you get to Mercer Station, you're going to talk to the stranger. He's going to give you a little bit of information. I'm going to recommend that you have a shotgun, as well as some good pistols or handguns, and either a repeater or a rifle, which are going to really come in handy. Also go ahead and tonic yourself up so you can take the amount of gunfire that you're going to be taking once we get to the train. So after you talk to the guy the first time, you have an option to bribe him. By doing that, what it's going to do is show you exactly where the train's location is. It should be heading south from the Rathskeller Fork area. Once you locate the train, there are tons of enemies that you're going to see. So you can either use a couple different strategies, take as many of them out as you possibly can, and then go ahead and jump on the train, or you can just take a couple out, jump on the train as I did, and then make your way through the cars until you get to the legendary bounty. And you're going to see what happens coming up pretty soon on how I screwed that up. So at this point, shotguns or handguns are probably going to be your best bet. It is going to be close quarters battle. There is going to be a good amount of people that have access to shoot you from different angles. There's going to be people that are going to be trailing the train, people on the train as well, people up in the carts in front. So you are a target, so make sure you go ahead and duck, use cover if you can. Now you're going to notice once you get to the last train cart, that's where your legendary bounty is going to be. So something that could be useful is jump on top of the trains, try and take as many people out as you can. Keep in mind the last train cart is the one with the legendary bounty, so try to avoid shooting into that one. Take out anybody that you can see that's in the open on the train, as well as trailing the train. There will be a good amount of enemies that will be tailing you from behind as well as coming from the sides. So try not to shoot into that middle cart until you know exactly where the legendary bounty is. Make sure you pick him out, and you'll see in the next clip a little bit of strategy to help you out with that. Alright, so I made it to the last cart. Unfortunately, I've already killed the legendary bounty because, like an idiot, I was shooting from a distance away and then killing him by accident. He is guarded by a guy with a sawed-off shotgun, so I'm going to recommend that you go ahead and just quickly jump on top of that cart, take out the remaining guys, shoot the guy who's driving the train, and anybody else who's trailing the train. So from here, continue on taking out the enemies since you have a high vantage point. Then you're going to make your way into the train. Remember, this guy has a sawed-off shotgun. In one of the previous clips, when I was a good distance away from this, you want to make sure that you notice the legendary bounty is wearing the red suit. So try and take out the guy with the sawed-off shotgun, which will be at the back end of this train, and then go ahead and jump on top, take everybody out, and then make your way down in to get your legendary bounty. After you secure the bounty, probably the best thing to do, continue clearing out the enemies, make your way to the train, go ahead and hit the brakes so you can stop it and make an easy getaway. At that point, just go ahead and call your horse. There will be some enemies that will be trailing, so as you're carrying the bounty out to put on your horse, you still are going to need to kill a decent amount of enemies. So I think this was a pretty fun mission. As long as you have the right weapon loadout, you should be pretty successful. And again, the biggest thing, make sure you remember the bounty is in the last cart before the actual train. So, you know, pay special attention there, clear everybody out, jump on top, take out everybody else, kill the train conductor, and then go ahead and slowly make your way to the legendary bounty. Obviously, the harder this gets, I think the more enjoyable it will be. But that's basically it. Use caution, be smart, use cover, and have a good loadout. Appreciate you guys watching. See you next time.